Princess Zhao of Pingyang was the daughter of the Tang Dynasty founder. She was a notable historical figure in ancient China who played a key role in helping her father establish the Tang Dynasty by raising an army of women to fight alongside his troops, which was very different from what people expected women to do at that time. Princess Zhao was born in 557 AD during the Northern Zhou dynasty in China. Her father Li Yuan was originally a respected general who served the Zhou dynasty. As a young girl, Princess Zhao was known for her intelligence and beauty. When she was just 14 years old, her mother died. It was a devastating loss to the young princess, but it also marked a turning point in her life. Her father Li Yuan became more protective of his daughter and began to nurture her for a leadership role. Under her father's guidance, Princess Zhao received good education. She learned Chinese classic, history, philosophy, martial art, and archery. Also, she developed a deep knowledge of military strategies and tactics. As she grew older, Princess Zhao became more aware of the political situation. During the Northern Zhou dynasty, there was a power struggle between the imperial court and the military. The military, led by a general named Yang Jian, eventually seized power and established the Sui dynasty. Yang Jian became the first emperor of the Sui dynasty. However, the Sui dynasty was marked by political instability and economic hardship. The government was corrupt and inefficient. People suffered from high taxes and forced labor. This led to widespread discontent among the population. Princess Zhao's father, Li Yuan, was a powerful general under the Sui dynasty. He became disappointed at the government's corruption and mismanagement. He decided to plot a rebellion with the assistance of his son Li Shiming and other powerful military leaders. In 617 AD, Li Yuan rebelled against the Sui dynasty and declared himself the Emperor of Tang. Princess Zhao was fully supportive of his father and also played a key role in this rebellion. She raised an army of women, known as the Army of the Lady, to support her father's cause. This was a highly unusual move, as women was typically not allowed to serve in the military. The Army of the Lady was composed entirely of women who were trained in martial art and archery. The creation of the army was a remarkable feat. Princess Zhao was determined to help her father in this rebellion, and she believed that women could play a crucial role in the fight. The women who joined the Army of the Lady came from all walks of life. Some were from noble families, some were commoners. They were united by their loyalty to the princess and her father. The army was trained in a variety of weapons and tactics. They were skilled in archery and could shoot arrows accurately while riding on horseback. They were also proficient in the use of swords and spears. In fact, the Army of the Lady was so skilled and intimidating that some soldiers from the Shui army would run away as soon as they saw them. The Army of the Lady fought in several key battles. The Battle of the Weijia Pass was one of the most significant battles. Weijia Pass was a strategic location that was heavily fortified by the Shui army, and it was a key point of control in the region. To prepare for the battle, Princess Zhao and her generals devised a plan to attack the Shui army at night, taking advantage of the cover of darkness to launch a surprise attack. The attack was launched on a stormy night. They quickly overpowered the Sui soldiers and were able to capture Weijia Pass. The victory was a significant turning point in the rebellion, and it helped to secure support from other regional military leaders. Eventually, Li Yuan successfully overthrew the Shui dynasty and established the Tang dynasty in 618 AD. After that, Princess Zhao devoted herself to charitable works. She built temples, promoted Buddhism, and provided aid to the poor. She was widely respected for her kindness and generosity. Princess Zhao's contribution to Buddhism was particularly significant. She had been a devout Buddhist throughout her life. After Li Yuan's victory, she became more committed to the religion. She built several temples and monasteries, and she was known for her support of Buddhist monks and nuns. During a famine in 620 AD, the princess used her personal money to purchase large quantities of grain and distribute to the hungry people. This helped lessen the suffering of thousands of people. Tragically, Princess Zhao's life was short. She died in 621 AD at the age of 34. There are different explanations as to why the princess died suddenly. The most common one was that she died in a battle while stationing at the front lines at the Nyangzi Pass. Another explanation was that Princess Zhao was involved in the power struggle between the princes and was assassinated by the first prince, Li Jiancheng. When the first prince and the second prince were in competition for the throne, the first prince was suspicious of his younger brother's growing influence and popularity. Because Princess Zhao fought alongside the second prince in the past, there was a possibility that she supported him in this power struggle, which may lead to her assassination. However, there was no clear conclusion regarding the exact cause of her death. After the death of the princess, her father, Emperor Gaozu, ordered a grand military funeral for her, which was different from other princes. The Empress said, "The princess participated in many battles. Her help was decisive in founding the Tang Dynasty. She was no ordinary woman."